Hey, it is Greg Milby, Kentucky's Heartland. We are hitting the Heartland today, and we're at the Hardin County Schools Performing Arts Center. Love the PAC, and we have with us my friend, the PAC director, Bart Lovins, my other friend, technical director, Aaron Taylor. So I'm not sure how this interview is going to go, okay, because just before we got started, it's kind of been a little bit wonky. I think one of you guys used the term that. But it's an exciting week for you guys. We're in Tech Week for Young Frankenstein. So,
That's right.
Bart, are we excited about this or what?
Well, this is really a change of pace for us. It's pushing the envelope content-wise, pushing the envelope technically. You know, we've got a lot of special effects going on, lighting people's fingers on fire. I mean, there's a lot that we're just hoping it doesn't end up being like the Carol Burnett show with a blooper reel that is, the fire marshal gets a hold of. No, everything's been timing out really well. But yeah, there's a lot. What's the one Broadway, the play that went wrong?
Yeah.
You know, this show that was on Broadway a couple of the whole show is about things falling and tearing apart and stuff. And at any point, this show could go off the rails.
So it's like NASCAR fans. You're trying to draw the people in that are waiting for the crash. Is that what you're trying to do with this?
Hey, if it sells tickets, that's fine. That's fine.
So it is a little different. It is a PG-13 show. Normally, we don't have PG-13 shows at the PAC. Can you explain why you guys decided that you wanted to kind of step it up a little bit?
Well, you don't grow as an artist or as a facility unless you take risks. Now, you want them to be calculated risks, but you've got to keep pushing that envelope so that, some of the things that we've tried here can lead to productions that will challenge us in even more ways.
Okay. Now, don't freak out when we're talking about this, stretching the envelope and expanding your thoughts a little bit. It doesn't mean that the show is just absolutely filthy.
No.
It has
there's no nudity. This is PG-13. If you watch Big Bang Theory or any of those kind of shows, it's on that level of sexual innuendo and farce.
Okay. All right. Now, Aaron, I got to call you Double A. I can't do the Aaron thing. Is that okay?
Heck yeah.
Okay, because, this is all about being real. Kentucky's Heartland is about being real. I don't want to be like, hello, Aaron Taylor.
Oh, that's me.
All right, so Double A, talk about this set. I'm going to go ahead and show everybody this wonderful set.
Yeah.
You guys,
And this is just one of the sets.
Yeah. So how does that, good morning. Tell whoever that is it's good morning. Who is that?
Hey, Justin, we're taping. You're on Kentucky's Heartland.
Tell everybody good morning.
I was hoping to weasel my way in there. Hello, everyone.
That is awesome. That's how we do this here. And so back to Double A's story of the wonderful set here. This takes hours and hours and hours to make this happen.
Yeah, this set, I would say this is probably our biggest build. And fortunately, in a way, it was one of our easiest builds because we were able to utilize a lot of the pieces we already had. If you came and saw Hello Dolly this summer, there's my curved staircases, there's my walls. We used a lot of those pieces. And we were basing all of our Young Frankenstein build off of that idea already, just to kind of double our efforts and cut our cost, work together with Youth Theater of Hardin County. And then out of the blue, we got a call from a theater company in New Jersey. Hey, we're doing Young Frankenstein. We see you're doing Young Frankenstein. We're wrapping it up this weekend, and we got a set to get rid of. And they sent us some pictures of the pieces they had, and we were like, yeah, for our time involved and the cost, we could do maybe a third of what they already provide. So we got together with this theater company. Bart and our costumer, Allison, drove up, saw their last production, loaded it all on a truck at New Jersey, and drove it home the next day. And from them, we've just got a ton of pieces that we've added on to. We've got our castle piece, we've got our cave, our hermit, our operating table, a lot of the lab equipment, a lot of the walls for the lab, things like that. And we were able to just kind of tie it all in with our existing idea. And we've put a lot of time in and cut a lot of foam just to make all these bricks and these walls. It's been a lot of work.
I can see it. It's been a ton of work for you guys to do this. But now, there's a lot of bells and whistles, too. Is this one of those shows that when people are sitting in the audience and watching, they also need to be watching what's going on around because it's pretty intriguing what you guys have made happen?
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I mean, little Easter eggs and things to find everywhere, looking on the bookshelves, looking for things. What we've done, I mean, trying to figure out how we did things. Like we've got a console back here that's made of doorknobs and frisbees and frames and yard lights and shot glasses. I mean, when you're doing theater, part of the fun and the inspiration comes from, all right, how do we create this out of nothing? You know, it's like I talk to people a lot about how I love the story of the original lightsabers from Star Wars, how it's something that doesn't exist. How do we do that? Well, we take a flash gun, we take some windshield wipers, we take some calculator bubbles they just create out of nothing. And that's what we love doing with theater is how are we going to make this and make it look big and imposing and light it up? I know, styrofoam. It's just a blast figuring stuff out.
And it's really fun you end up going shopping and you take something and you look at it and you go, all right, that's a lampshade. But if I turn it upside down and on its side, then maybe it can be something else. So it's taking things that you would see normally in your home and inverting them some way to make them look less familiar.
Yeah. And God bless our local Lowe's because they've just stopped asking us questions. A lot of times we just wander the aisles and looking at things, and they're like, are you looking at putting a new toilet in? No, I need to make a monster. It's just innovative. It's a ton of fun.
I can see that, and I can only imagine. I don't know how many times police have been calling you guys when you've run something across the conveyor. They're like, okay, they're murdering somebody. Something is happening here, and it's going to be crazy. All right, so let's talk about the cast a little bit. This is a PAC ProAm. So you've got professionals, and you've got amateurs. You've got young folks. You've got folks that are advanced in age.
Yes.
We'll use that instead. So how did the cast come together?
Well, that's really up to AA. AA was the
All right,
director.
you stand over here. You stand over here. All right, AA, how did the cast come together?
Well, that's good. You should ask Bart that question.
Okay, thanks about So how did the cast get here?
Well, we hold auditions every July, and going into this as a director, when I direct, I really like to stack the deck in my favor. I'm a big fan of the process and people that I know are coming to work and that they're here to come in. They understand that you're in service to this kind of piece and they're wanting to provide. So I like to bring in people I know that like to work. And for me, that's a joy because then when they work with our amateurs or our students, our community people that come in and join the production, it really kind of ups their level. I love for them to see these people that acting is a job for them. As much as they love it, it is a job, and you have to come in and put in the effort. So for them to see it's not just walking in and knowing your choreography and knowing your line, that's part of it, but you got to have a strong work ethic. So to see them all come in and really up their game, it's amazing to watch.
And it's always a great cast. And I've said this numerous times when we've done interviews in the past. We've had family come down from Indiana or from Louisville to see a show here. And when they see, they're like, this doesn't make sense on why this is in Hardin County.
Yeah.
Why is this not in downtown Louisville or something like that? To see the facility that we have here at the Hardin County Schools Performing Arts Center and to see the on-stage presence and to see the performance, it's something that if you've not been to the PAC, you've missed out on a lot of years of fun.
Well, and it's a testament to the Hardin County School System and their board of directors that they saw a need for this, 20 plus years ago and started working toward making something like this happen. And then it's the community that's come forward and filled it with the caliber of talent and expertise that we can now bring to the community.
And it's going to be a great show. So Young Frankenstein opens Thursday night. You've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and a matinee on Sunday. And it's so much fun. We'll do it again next weekend, right?
Yeah, yep.
All right, so how do people get tickets?
You want to call 270-769-8837, or you can go to our website, thepac.net.
All right. If you are watching this on our Facebook page, you can also go to Kentucky'sHeartland.com and go to the community calendar page, and each one of the shows is listed on the community calendar. And if you click on it, it's going to give you turn-by-turn directions wherever you are to get here to the PAC. So come out, see it. It is going to be absolutely amazing because Double A's a part of the show. He's the director.
Come on.
All right. Hey, thanks for all the work you do, man. I mean, this crew here, and I say this as a dad of a kid who really loves this place, is almost like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. thank you for all the work that you do here.
Oh, well, thank you. You do what you love, and you never work. What do they say? If you do what you love, you never work a day, et cetera, et cetera. That's
If you do what you love, you get a paycheck. No,
yeah,
that's totally different.
if you love what you and that. Okay. I love my job. I love working with people. I love working with kids. I love getting to do this every day. You can't trade it for anything.
All right, you got to come see it. It is absolutely an amazing set. It's going to be an absolutely amazing show. Bart will be here signing autographs nightly for about. Will you be doing that?
Yeah, sure.
No, so you're in the performance as well.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in the show for a change. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, I always thought Bart was calm and cool. He's kind of freaking out a little bit. I was watching him do some stuff back here. You have no idea what you're doing yet, do you?
No, it's every day. Well, that's part of the things what the cast has said. It's like, every day you walk in, it's like, oh, okay, well, they've moved this here. They've added another switch there. Why are these lights here? Who put what? I was dancing there yesterday. Now everything, because we're still tinkering and twisting and creating it. And it's all based upon the performances the night before or what we find on the loading dock the next morning.
This is definitely not a show where you go, all right, we're finished. This is one where you go, we got to stop. We got to walk away from it. Yeah. I mean, our to-do list, 2 nights from opening, our to-do list in there still has 7 or 8 things on it. And we're like, are we there? Are we done? Are we still doing? So it might look different when you come see the show.
All right, and when you do come to see the show, if there's a switch on your seat, don't touch it because you have no idea what is going to happen. Young Frankenstein playing at the Hardin County Schools Performing Arts Center, the PAC ProAm. It's, again, PG-13. Just know that as you're coming in, and it's definitely a show you want to go see. Bart Lovins, my little friend, the PAC director, Aaron Taylor, AA, the werewolf of Hardin County right here. I like that.
Jack.
There you go. That's our next feature we'll be doing.
Yeah, come see it in Sherlock. It'll be in Sherlock.
I'm Greg Milby, Community Storyteller, and this is Kentucky's Heartland. Thanks for watching.